Hey guys, this is Miss Arlequin, and in this video we are going to be looking at a sample student essay from the 2015 New York State 6th grade ELA exam. This comes from the paired passages, Wolf and That Spot. So for these passages, students had to respond to the following prompt. Both Wolf and Spot face challenges in their lives. How are the challenges Wolf and Spot face similar? Discuss how the two dogs respond to these challenges. Use details from both stories to support your response. All right, so they had to focus on challenges. They had to talk about how both Wolf and Spot face the challenges and how they're similar. So you have to really focus on what's the same about the challenges these two dogs face, not if one dog faces a challenge and the other one doesn't. And then they also had to talk about how the two dogs respond to these challenges. So as always, paragraph 1 is going to be an intro paragraph. Paragraph 2 can be the first bullet point. Paragraph 3 can be the second bullet point. Paragraph 4 can be the third bullet point. And then, of course, paragraph 5 is going to be the conclusion. So the first thing you want to do in your intro is you want to engage your reader. You want to possibly summarize the text just to kind of give your reader a little bit of information, and then you want to restate and answer the prompt as your thesis statement. So here, the student has made a very quick introduction. So this is technically not a 4-point introduction. However, you'll see from the rest of the essay and from the breakdown of the rubric that the student, despite just having a simple intro, does have a very strong essay overall. Both Wolf and Spot face challenges in their lives, but they have different approaches in responding to these challenges. So here there's no real specific answer, but again, the student has restated and given a kind of general answer to the prompt. They have different approaches. All right, that's the general answer to the question. From the stories, Wolf and That Spot, Wolf and Spot face a similar challenge. The challenge being that they do not have the one specific factor that in anyone's eyes would make them perfect, make them a perfect pet. All right, now this is what makes this essay so strong, is that this student didn't just go with the really obvious challenge, that they're not loved. This student really looked very deep into this text and saw that it's not just that they weren't loved. They weren't loved because they were not the perfect pet. There was something that was missing from them. And now the student's going to use evidence and go deeper into that. What does that mean? Wolf's missing factor is his physical beauty. He does not look as attractive as any dog in the house. He is an eyesore. Even that vocabulary right there, to use that expression eyesore, is very sophisticated. Spot, unlike Wolf, is a good-looking dog. He is attractive. It's just that he cannot be coaxed into working. Here you can see another example of advanced writing. There is a weaving of an indirect quote and a direct quote. This is really what's taking this essay into a level 4. Spot, when returning home from being sold, usually celebrates with a dog fight with the other dogs. Wolf responds to his challenges in his life, more specifically his many other talents. Wolf's talents, being an amazing watchdog, outshines, great vocabulary word right there, outshines his outside beauty. His owner, the boy, is proud to have Wolf as a pet, even if he isn't a great thing to look at. Wolf was born with his incredible sharpness of intelligence, his quickness to learn, his knowledge of word meaning, his zest romping, his perfect obedience, the tricks he had taught himself without human tutelage. These abilities would do more than make up for his lack of beauty department. Okay, you've got a wonderful job weaving an indirect and a direct quote, and then you do have explanation or elaboration. Again, these are all very strong level 4 essay qualities. Spot has a different approach in responding to his challenges. Spot is neglected. Wonderful vocabulary word. Not wanted by his original owners. Spot always seems to find a way back, even at the ending where the narrator and his friend try to maroon him. He was back at their front porch waiting for them. He deals with his challenge by roughhousing the other dogs, by getting into a dogfight when he returns from being sold. His outer beauty makes people overlook. The pets Wolf and Spot face the challenge of missing a trait that makes them face consequences. Even that vocabulary word right there, trait And the word consequences, very sophisticated. Wolf, by not being able to participate in local dog shows because he doesn't look attractive. And Spot, for him not being coaxed into working. But these dogs have different approaches in dealing and responding to the challenges. So here, once again, you have your conclusion. The ideas are wrapped up and restated. And you've got that thesis ended, restated. All right, so we've looked at some of the elements that make this a 4. This response clearly introduces a topic in a manner that follows logically from the task and purpose. So this is actually the 3 category of the rubric. A 4 would be if it was a compelling introduction. And we already noticed it's not very compelling. However, it does get the job done. It restates and gives a general thesis. Then, the response demonstrates insightful analysis of the text. That is a level 4. This is what really pushes it over the edge. The student really went beyond the very obvious challenge. The topic is developed with relevant, well-chosen details from the text. So we do have evidence being used, and we have it woven together. Now, even more importantly, the response is using a variety of relevant evidence. It's not just the same text evidence used over and over again. There are different pieces of evidence from each text. It is clearly organized and uses appropriate transitions, like the words both, Wolf responds, Spot has a different approach as a transition. The pets, so you've got pronouns. It's not just constantly repeating the pets' names. The response establishes and maintains a formal style using grade appropriate, stylistically sophisticated language and domain-specific vocabulary. We looked at that already throughout the reading. And then finally, the concluding section follows clearly from the topic and information presented. So it's not really a level 4 conclusion that's taking it to the next level with some text-to-world connections, but it is at least a 3. So even with an intro and conclusion that aren't as deep as the body paragraphs are so well done, and most of the rubric is a level 4, you end up getting a 4 on this essay.